I was Kaylin Gordon. 3 years ago, when Landon Barnett fell into a coma after a car accident, I married into the Barnett family without hesitation and took care of him tirelessly for 2 whole years, all because he had once helped me when I was in trouble. Later, he woke up under my medical care, took my hand, and promised to marry me and cherish me forever. I gave up everything for him and devoted myself wholeheartedly to being his wife, and today was our wedding anniversary. I came home full of expectation, carrying the gift I had prepared for him. But as I approached the closed bedroom door, the sounds coming from inside made me freeze in my tracks. Never been intimate. He had told me he had a condition that made it impossible, so I was desperately trying to convince myself that the man inside couldn't possibly be him.
Claire, don't be afraid.
I instinctively wanted to flee from this place, but then Landon's next words stopped me in my tracks.
What's there to be afraid of? Claire, I've told you long ago, my heart only has room for you. As for Kaylin, she's nothing more than a placeholder.
A placeholder? So my 3 years of youth, 3 years of devotion, were nothing more than that in his eyes. In that moment, it felt like something in my chest had been violently torn apart. I could no longer stay calm. I shoved the door open and charged in.
Landon, what did I do wrong? Why did you deceive me?
He was so startled by my sudden appearance that he froze mid-motion, hastily grabbing a coat to cover himself and that woman. But on his face, there was not a trace of guilt, only undisguised annoyance and impatience.
Why are you here? Didn't I tell you to wait at the old house?
My body swayed. I hadn't expected him to react like this. He wasn't even going to pretend anymore. I curled my lips in self-mockery, but my tears fell even harder.
If I hadn't come, how much longer were you planning to lie to me?
He fell silent, and the woman beside him timidly looked up at me. Don't blame Landon. It's my fault. If you need to blame someone, blame me. I glanced at her. It was a slightly familiar face. That was it. She was Claire Hewitt, Landon's childhood sweetheart.
Well, since you've seen everything, let's be clear now. I want a divorce. The position of Mrs. Burnett should have been Claire's all along.
He met my icy gaze, and my heart ached sharply. But my voice came out surprisingly calm. Fine, divorce it is, but I want half of the marital assets, not a single cent less. Landon and Claire exchanged a glance, both of their eyes filled with shock. Remember, I'm not asking for your permission. I'm just informing you. If this gets out, it's not my reputation that will be ruined. After saying that, I didn't spare the cheating scumbag and his mistress another glance. I turned and walked away from that suffocating place. Outside the villa, the cold wind hit my face. I took out my phone, my fingers hovering over the screen for a moment before I dialed a number I hadn't called in a long time. Hello, it's me. I'm outside Landon's private villa. Can you come pick me up?
Kaylin? You finally called me. Sure thing, no problem. I'll be right there.
Barely 10 minutes after hanging up, several luxury cars came speeding over, the lead one stopping right in front of me. Watching that familiar face step out of the car, I suddenly curled my lips into a self-mocking smile.
Kaylin, what happened? Why are you crying? You never cry.
It's nothing. I'm going to divorce that scumbag.
Divorced? That's fantastic, Kaylin. You finally come to your senses. Welcome back, my boss.
He was so excited he almost cried. I knew that over the years, he had watched me gradually lose my true self for Landon's sake.
That bastard Landon. If it weren't for you treating him all these years, did he think he'd be able to run around cheating on you? He's nothing but a complete ingrate.
Enough. I don't want to talk about him anymore. I rubbed my temples, feeling an exhaustion like never before.
Then let's not mention him. By the way, in the 3 years you've been in seclusion, people out there have gone crazy trying to find you for treatment. Are you planning a comeback?
I pondered for a moment. I had been hiding my true identity for too long. It was time to take back everything that belonged to me. I recalled how just days ago, the Barnett group had been offering a fortune for any news on the healer Ego. I couldn't help but sneer inwardly. Spread the word. It's time for the renowned healer, Eagle, to return.
Yes, I'll get right on it.
Early the next morning, I was sound asleep when I was jolted awake by a shrill phone ring. Still groggy, I pressed the answer button, and immediately the familiar scolding voice of Landon's mother Kathy blasted through the line.
You ungrateful wretch, where have you disappeared to now? Get back here and do your chores.
In the past, I would have apologized profusely, afraid of upsetting her. But now, everything had changed. Landon and I are divorcing. I have no obligation to work for your family anymore.
What? Divorce? Kaylin, you should know your place. You've no right to throw a tantrums with me. Get back here within half an hour, or I'll throw all your things out.
The call was hung up abruptly. Fine then. There were still some useful things in my room there. Today would be a good day to retrieve them and sever ties with the Barnett family once and for all. The moment I stepped inside, a sharp female voice rang out. Kathy and her daughter Verena were sitting side by side on the sofa. Both were dressed elegantly, but their confrontational attitude was no different than that of shrews.
Oh, you dare to show your face? Out all night, weren't you? Off doing something shameful, I suppose?
It was indeed quite shameful. After all, Landon was caught cheating with Claire Hewitt on our wedding anniversary, right before my eyes. If this gets out, the Barnett family's reputation will be ruined. You can only blame yourself for being so useless.
Exactly.
If it weren't for Landon's accident and Grandma's dying wish, did you really think an orphan like you could marry into the Barnett family? In terms of background and talent, Claire is far better than you. I was infuriated to the point of laughter by their shamelessness. 3 years of tireless devotion, and all I got in return were these vicious taunts. But today, I wasn't going to take it anymore. I pulled out the medical report. Landon had handed me years ago.
Landon never touched me. I can't have a child on my own. Here, take a good look at this!
I threw the report right at Verena. She was about to snap back at me, but when she looked down, the word impotent on the report hit her squarely in the eyes. Her face changed in an instant.
How is this possible?
Since Landon can be intimate with Claire, that only proves there's nothing wrong with him. At the end of the day, it's your own failure that made Landon rather lie about being impotent than touch you. I was laughed into anger by the Barnett family's ability to turn black into white. I couldn't be bothered to argue anymore. I simply took the divorce papers from my bag and tossed them at them. Have Landon sign it. With that, I turned and went upstairs to pack my things, leaving the mother-daughter duo standing there, stunned, speechless by my transformation. 10 o'clock at night, Radiant Bar. Sebastian brought a group of friends to celebrate my return. I had been suppressed in the Barnett family for too long. Now, I just wanted to let loose.
Here's to Kaylin's return!
I took a sip of my drink, growing tired of the constant attention from strangers pestering me. I tugged on Sebastian's sleeve and headed for the dance floor. As the pounding rock music played, I let myself go completely, losing myself in the dance. In a black dress and a passionate dance, I felt truly alive for the first time. Gradually, the other dancers around me stopped moving, their eyes all fixed on me. And at the bar entrance, Landon, who had just arrived with his group, also witnessed this scene.
Is that Kaylin?
Landon, Kaylin is probably just upset about last night. Why don't we go apologize and ask for her forgiveness? Landon's face visibly darkened.
No need. Just ignore her.
With that, he looked away. After a few songs, I was getting tired and pulled Sebastian along to head back to our table. But the moment I stepped off the dance floor, a short, stout, balding man sidled up to me. He squinted his beady eyes at me, and the moment he opened his mouth, a thick stench of alcohol hit my face.
Miss, why not join us for a drink?
Not interested.
What are you pretending for? A woman like you coming to a bar is only here to seduce men? It's your honor that I've taken a liking to you!
I dodged his greasy hands, ready to strike back. But Sebastian had already stepped in front of me and thrown out his business card. And from Landon's side, it seems they had also noticed the commotion. Sebastian revealed his identity as the vice CEO of Starbright Group, and Colton's face went pale, but he clearly wasn't willing to lose face on his own turf.
I'm telling you, this is my turf! The executives of Starbright Group have always been secretive. You say you are and you just are? Bullshit! You're probably some kind of imposter. Guards, seize her!
Then suddenly, a deafening bang erupted from the bar entrance. A gunshot. The crowd instantly panicked. Some screamed in terror and bolted for the exit.
The military commissioner is present. Cease your disorder immediately and be quiet!
Instantly, the bustling hall fell dead silent. Dozens of armed soldiers in dark green military uniforms stood on either side of the entrance, forming a corridor. A moment later, a man about 6'3", his back ramrod straight, walked in slowly. The 7-star medal on his shoulder was a globally unique symbol of honor and power. Roger Barnett, the true head of the family, wielding global military power. I had only seen him once from afar at a family banquet. I never expected to run into him in a place like this.
Take him away.
At his command, the soldiers behind him immediately stepped forward and dragged away the terrified, paralyzed Colton. Soon, only our group and Landon's group remained. Landon wiped sweat from his forehead, forcing a calm expression as he stepped forward.
Uncle Roger, what brings you here?
But Roger didn't even spare him a glance. He walked straight up to Sebastian.
I heard you have information about the healer, Eagle.
Sebastian instinctively glanced at me. Roger followed his gaze and finally rested his eyes on me.
It's you? I've seen you before. You're Landon's wife?
I ignored Landon's frantic warning looks and spoke with complete composure. He and I are divorcing. Roger raised an eyebrow slightly, as if he hadn't expected such an answer, and Landon, standing to the side, had turned pale with panic.
Uncle Roger, don't listen to her. We just had a small argument. It's not a divorce. My wife was an orphan with no background before we married. There's no way she could know the healer Eagle. Don't be fooled by her.
Kaylin, you're being so unreasonable. It's one thing to throw tantrums with Landon, but how can you joke about something like this? Apologize to the military commissioner right now.
Roger ignored them and turned to Landon. His voice was icy cold, every word carrying unquestionable authority.
When you had your accident, Kaylin took care of you for 3 years. No matter what, you shouldn't treat her with such contempt, let alone get involved with another woman during your marriage.
Landon was reprimanded into silence, standing there with his head down. Then, Roger turned to me.
Landon's recovery back then was a miracle. Perhaps you truly do have a connection to Eagle. I have someone important to me who is also in a coma after an accident. If you can arrange a meeting with Eagle, name your price. I will pay it.
Not wanting any more dealings with the Barnett family, I simply named an astronomical price to scare him off. $1 billion. Pay it, and I'll contact Ego, but I can't promise she'll agree. As soon as I said it, everyone except Roger looked horrified, but the next second, Roger's reply stunned everyone.
No problem.
He agreed so readily that it left me with no room to refuse. I asked him for a contact, and his assistant Nolan immediately handed over a business card. All right, I'll notify you once I've contacted Eagle. The next day, I was woken up by dozens of frantic calls from Landon. He sent a threatening text demanding a meeting. I went.
Kaylin, I know your game. You made up that ego story to get my uncle's favor, so that he can force me back to this marriage. Give it up! I will only ever love Claire.
I've signed the divorce papers and have no intention of clinging to you. I only agreed to contact Eagle for the money. Is nothing to do with you. Landon's face froze. Right in front of him, I took out my phone and dialed Roger's number.
Hello?
Hello, this is Kaylin. I just contacted Ego. She's agreed to take on the treatment.
Are you crazy? I've been sitting right here. Where could you have contacted Eagle? You're lying!
Landon stormed out, infuriated.
What does the healer charge? Any other conditions?
The fee depends on the patient. On the day of treatment, no one else may be present, including you. Nolan's displeased voice came through, saying I was playing them. Roger was hesitant too. If you don't trust me, then forget it. But that's your choice, so the amount we agreed upon still stands. I'll send you my account. Pay up. With that, I hung up. I knew the tougher I acted, the more uncertain they'd be. That was exactly the effect I wanted. After the cafe, I was still burning inside. Landon still hadn't signed the divorce papers. As I stewed, Sebastian sent me a message. When I heard the word race, my eyes lit up. I had all this pent-up anger with nowhere to vent. So I figured why not go blow off some steam. At 2, the moment I walked into the raceway, I ran straight into Landon and Claire. She was clinging to his arm, her smile clearly possessive.
Kaylin, what are you doing here?
You don't know racing. Did you come running to me for help because you're scared of my uncle?
Don't flatter yourself. I'm here to race. It has nothing to do with you. As soon as I said that, mocking laughter erupted. Landon's rich kid friends had always ridiculed me before.
You know racing? Everyone knows you're just a housewife clinging to Landon who knows nothing at all.
An orphan? If I were you, I'd be too ashamed to show my face and you're racing? What a joke!
Not wanting to waste my breath, I tried to walk past. A tall, lanky guy suddenly stepped forward and blocked me.
Hey, where do you think you're going? The spectators here are all people of status. Does a no one like you deserve to be here? Get out!
My gaze turned icy, and then Landon's face darkened too.
The cheapest ticket is $3,000. Where would you get that kind of money? You must have snuck in somehow. This woman doesn't belong here. Call security and get her out.
Our commotion drew a staff member over. I said nothing and simply handed over my race registration form. The staff checked it and confirmed the stamp was valid.
Sorry, Mr. Barnett, but we cannot remove a contestant without valid reason.
Please understand.
Landon's face instantly darkened. I smiled faintly. Unwilling to accept it, he threw out harsh words at my back, saying his team was the best and today's champion would be his. I couldn't be bothered to acknowledge him. The race was about to start. I walked out in my racing suit, hair in a high ponytail. The moment Landon saw me, he frowned and rushed over.
Are you crazy? You don't even know how to drive. You can't beat my drivers.
I treated him like air, fastening my helmet and getting in the car. The race began. Not only did I start my car, but I stuck right behind the other racers. After a curve, my car was firmly ahead of everyone else in first place. Landon panicked and grabbed his intercom, ordering his driver to beat me at all costs. His driver Benny panicked and deliberately rammed towards my rear after a curve. Just as the crash seemed inevitable, I yanked the wheel, switched lanes at top speed, dodged perfectly, and surged ahead again. The stands went silent for 2 seconds and then erupted. They were all shouting the same thing: butterfly drift, Lillian's signature move. Benny, seeing the race slipping away, clung to me again, ready to ram me a second time. But just then, the black car that had been racing alongside me suddenly slowed and slammed hard into Benny's yellow car. With a deafening crash, the yellow car was knocked into the barrier. I seized the chance and crossed the finish line first. I knew that without the black car driver's help, winning wouldn't have been so easy. After getting out, I walked over and tapped gently on his window. The window rolled down slowly, revealing a man in a helmet. I couldn't see his face, but his build and presence,
Thank you.
felt somehow familiar. I nodded at him in thanks. The staff led us to the podium. I was about to step onto the champion spot when Landon pushed past Claire and the others, forcibly blocking my way.
Kaylin, who exactly are you? How can you do Lillian's butterfly drift? Are you Lillian?
I couldn't be bothered to explain. He couldn't save face and secretly signaled the referee. The referee took the hint and suddenly announced the top 2 were disqualified for foul play. Declare Benny the winner.
The top 2 colluded to crash the third car. Results invalid. First place goes to Benny.
What? Are you blind?
It was Benny who deliberately rammed me multiple times. He should be suspended. Instead, you're calling me out? I request a replay.
The footage was pulled up, clearly showing the yellow car's malicious moves against me. Yet the referee stuck to his ruling. Landon's face was full of smugness.
The replay shows you colluded with the black car to force the yellow car off track. I'm the referee. This is final. Hear that? You lost. In this world, those who hold power make the rules.
The staff were about to drag me down. Just then, an icy cold voice suddenly rang out.
Stop!
The black car driver took off his helmet, revealed a stunning face. It's Roger. The entire venue fell silent.
Since we're speaking with power, is my power enough?
Co-Commissioner Barnett, I failed to recognize you. She is the champion!
The referee turned pale and came up to me holding the trophy. If the results can be manipulated and it all comes down to power, then I don't want this first place. I swept a cold glance over it and pushed it away. I threw down these words and left without looking back. Back in the staging area, I changed my clothes and walked outside. Behind me, I heard Roger lecturing Landon. Then, he actually caught up to me. I stopped and turned to Roger, thanking him for helping today. I said I owed him one and told him to name his price.
Last time you mentioned the healer ego.
The healer's rules can't be changed. If you're not willing, this ends here. Pick someone else.
I was rude before. Please forgive me. As long as the healer is willing, I'll agree to any conditions.
A flash of surprise crossed my eyes. The military commissioner wasn't as cold as I'd imagined. I nodded, agreeing to contact Eagle for him.
Let me drive you back.
No need. I have my own car.
Then can you drive me? My car was damaged in the race.
I recalled the crash and said nothing. Driving past him, he stood there, unmoving. But after driving a short distance, I relented, stopping the car and gesturing for him to get in.
When Nolan tried to follow, I locked the door. I hadn't forgotten his disrespect last time. Sorry, Mr. Finch, no room left. Find your own way back. Nolan was fuming, but could only watch as I sped off in a cloud of dust.
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
Roger beside me chuckled helplessly and apologized for his adjutant.
After the racetrack, Sebastian asked if I wanted to return to Starbright Group as CEO. I turned it down. I'd been away too long. Better to start from the bottom and get a feel for things.
All right. There's a subsidiary in Pirith. How about I set you up as an assistant first?
That works. Early the next morning, I went to check in. HR led me to the marketing department, where I met my new supervisor, Debbie Perkins. Debbie looked me over for a while, a strange dislike in her eyes. I felt like she recognized me, though I'd never met her. How was she hired? Why wasn't I her direct supervisor informed? Kaylin was admitted through a special recruitment channel by exception. She's very capable. Please mentor her. Debbie frowned but didn't press further. After HR left, she showed me to my desk. All morning she was overly enthusiastic, buying me coffee, offering to get my lunch. Be honest, do you have connections with the higher-ups? No, I'm just an ordinary person. How could I possibly know the group's top executives? She glanced at the old phone on my desk, thought it over for a long moment, and the fake smile on her face finally vanished. Debbie scrutinized me for a long moment. My eyes and demeanor matched the orphan image Claire had described perfectly. She probably felt she'd wasted half a day's flattery because her face instantly darkened. I'm done eating. Go throw the box out. Okay. Without objection, I took the box and left the office. When I returned and had just settled at my desk, Debbie unceremonially threw a huge stack of documents at me. Make copies of these documents. Also, the cleaner is on leave, so clean everything, inside and out. Oh, and go fetch a new water jug from the first floor. These tasks were clearly not an assistant's job. My colleagues watched silently, none daring to speak. But I didn't react. I was here to observe. Only by treating myself as a real newcomer could I grasp the true situation. I obediently got to work. Debbie watched with her arms crossed. Seeing my compliance, she was convinced I had no backing and was an easy target. She scoffed and walked out of the office.